Hey YouTube, Robbie coming to you guys here again with the same series. Back at it again. This is another deck that was really good in the format, and you remember why I've been telling everyone to play Chimera Tech? Well, it's just like the whole Gazaris theory with the last time, and that's actually because of this deck. Yeah, that is Gadgets. This is one way to play the Gadget deck. There are a couple of ways, so you can, change it how you build it on your own. But I am playing 9 Gadget. It is a solid 43 card list, so really it's you kind of want to see one of these, and really just getting that +1 for a long time is just really strong. Yeah. Now we're playing a lot of Machina, however you want to say it, cards, because these cards apply a lot of pressure. Honestly, they do. Like, this card alone applies so much pressure. You do have quite a number of normal summons in this deck compared to a lot of other ones, but this format's so slow that that's okay. Gadget get Gadget is probably your best play overall. You really try to save these for later once you outgrind your opponent's resources with the Gadgets, but when you need a bigger push, this is your guy. This card's insane. Yeah, and then this can bring him back alone, which is nice. This card can search this card if you open it early. And then these two guys can protect him. This serves no other purpose, and yeah, I mean, this card just stops a lot of targeting and a lot of monsters target, and he's just big. He's really big. Really, really big. This is actually the event where this card went up to like $40+ the day of. I remember people in line asking for it. Like, I kid you not, I was in line at the event, and people kept asking for this card. And then the one Cyber Dragon for an opposing Chimera Attack. Weird. So other builds, you can play Doom Caliber Knight, Gale, Sangan, stuff like that. I choose not to do that because I think Solidarity is really good, because as long as you can get your initial first Gadget in the graveyard, your next Gadget after that is just always big. So 2000, 21, 2200 Gadget, and if you have another one of these, it's just really big. That's kind of how this deck gaps not having an extra deck used as often to do a lot more damage and deal with a lot of other monsters. But this card's a little bit of a brick, so only 2 is necessary. And I wanted to play more traps. 1 limiter, because you want to kill your opponent, and you can do that out of nowhere really quickly with this deck. You can drop double gear or double fortress, and then that's game. We play the 2 staples, and we play the 1 brain control, so the 3 staples, I guess. We play 1 pot of average to put the Gadgets back. There's been times where this card's been dead in the deck, and you can cut it as well, but I really like it. And then we have some monster removal between 2 Soul Takers and 1 Smashing Ground. Just sometimes if you initially run into that problematic monster of a spy, you can just attack into it. Oh darn, Soul Taker, Smashing. Yeah. Then last but not least, we play 1 creature swap. So sometimes you can actually have a problem against big monsters or a Stardust. Sometimes, I mean, like, this card killed Stardust really quickly and destroyed another card on the field, so that was really strong. But, like, sometimes you give your opponent yellow and you take their big monster, and it's insane. Yeah, I like creature swap a lot in the deck. And our traps, there's our staple a bunch. As opposed to 2 deep prisons, though, I do in fact play 3, because you kind of want to protect your Gadgets a little bit. And then 2 Dust Tornado, and then last but not least, the 1 Royal Oppression. The only card that hurts is the Fortress, and you don't need Fortress half the time. So, yeah, Royal Oppression is a solid card in the deck. Extra deck is super free. You literally have 3 Chimera Tech, Gazaris, and then whatever you want. Considering Solidarity, you really can't make any of these, but you do have the creature swap option to put any of these into the deck, and the brain control. So, like, if you needed a finisher or something, like a Brionic can end it just like quickly for you, and you can just do stuff. But yeah, deck is really nice overall. And that's about it with gadgets. Some of the other decks I'll be showing you guys are kind of weird after this. This is kind of where it ends on the more staple cards or staple decks. The other ones are kind of like homebrews and some other cool stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll check you guys out later.